Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and today we're taking a look at the Roborock's S5 Max Robot Vacuum. So getting straight to the unboxing, you have the user manual. Now this has a ton of different languages in it, so it looks a little bit thicker than it needs to be, but it has some quite useful information. You've also then got a protective pad. Now what this is basically going to allow you to do is use the mop functionality of the Hoover, because you can also clean the carpets and also the hard flooring as well. So this is basically going to protect your carpet once the mopping is complete. Speaking of, you then also have the actual mop section itself. So as you can see here, it basically comes apart, and you can also take off the cloth if you want to, because it is going to be washable, which is really awesome to see, so you can reuse it multiple times, and then it's just going to stick back down with Velcro, so very easy and very simple to use. And this is basically what you're going to use to actually mop up the hardwood floor or laminate floor, for example, or just any hard flooring that you have in your property. So it's really good that it can use the Hoover functionality as well as the mop functionality to give it a little bit more versatility than your normal standard Hoover. And then onto the main attraction is the actual Roborock's S5 Max. So as you can see here, you've got a flip up lid, and this is basically where it's going to house all of the dust that you've collected while you've been doing the hoovering, or while it's been doing the hoovering. As you can see here, there is a ton inside, but it's really easy to clean, and this is also completely washable as well, and you've got some really nice filters on the front as well, so it's actually going to be really easy to use. It just drops in the top there, and then you can just close the lid. You do also have a very small brush as well, so again, if you need to clean any intricate bits of the actual Hoover, then you've got the option to do so. Now the working time of the actual Hoover is going to be around 150 minutes, and the mopping time is going to be between 45 and 60 minutes. So again, really good time. For me, in my one bedroom flat, it takes around 20 minutes or so to do a full complete clean. And then it's got all of these sensors around the top, as you can see, and around all of the sides. Now you do also have some physical buttons on the top to power on and off, and also to send it home. This side over here doesn't open, it's only this front panel, as you can see, but then once we get to the bottom, you can really see how heavy duty this Hoover actually is. So you've got these two very heavy duty wheels on the side here, with some really nice built-in suspension as well, and then you've got the wheel at the front here, which basically helps the Hoover move around. You've then got the main brush in the section just here, and then you've got this little thing on the side here. It looks a little bit like a spider, but what this does is it throws the dirt into the actual dust protector, and it gets it basically into the Hoover. So as you can see, it's a very simple design, but it's also very versatile. So this front section here does come off, and this is where you can then put the different attachments, whether you want to use the mop, the water reservoir in regards to actually helping with a wet mopping of the floor, for example. You've got a ton of versatility and a ton of different options to choose from. The next part to the equation is going to be the application itself. And this is basically where you're going to control the Hoover, set schedules, and basically do anything that you need to do. You've got a notification section, the robot section, and then a profile section as well. So when you first load into the application, you're going to be basically granted with the last clean that it has done, or a saved map of your property, flat, apartment, whatever it may be. You can do different rooms if you want to, have a complete map, or you can do specific zones if you want to clean something up specifically. As you can see here, you can then see how much it's actually done in regards to space, battery percentage left, and also how long it's taken to do that last clean. And as you can see from the map, the cleaning is very precise. It basically does every section twice, so you know that your property is going to be clean when you get home, as you can do this out and about so that the Hoover gets done before you get in. You've then also got these settings as well, so you've got the vacuum settings, so you can save maps, which is currently in beta at the moment, and then you can also have do not disturb if you don't want it to come on and off at certain points, for example. You can then set a timer, so if you want it to come on at 5 PM in the evening or in the morning before you get up, then you've got the option to do so in regards to setting any timers that you may need to use. You've got some options to change the language, voice and volume, so this thing does actually talk to you. It tells you when it's going to start cleaning, stop cleaning, and also when it's going to go and charge itself as well. And you've then also got the cleaning history, as you can see here. I did recently reset it, so as you can see the stats aren't massive at the moment, but this is where you're going to find all of the information with regards to the history of what the Hoover has done. You've also got some maintenance options as well, but the main thing that I really like is this map functionality. As you can see here, it's currently charging over in the corner at the moment. However, if I was to click on the clean button, it does take a little while to actually instigate the cleaning, shall we say, but as you can see then it's going to start moving in the top right hand corner of this video, and it's pretty much set, ready to go, and you don't need to worry about it. Now you can also go ahead and pause it if you want to, so if you need to do something, pop out and you don't want it to continue, you can click on the pause button and it's going to do just that. It's going to pause until you then click on clean. If you then click on the dock, it's going to say, do you actually want to stop the cleaning? If you click on yes, all it's then going to do is return home. Super simple and really easy to use. And as you can see from the title of this video, this is my first smart Hoover and pretty much the only one that I've ever seen in real life, and I was actually blown away by how good this is. Now you don't need to worry about doing anything yourself, you can set timers and it's basically going to clean everything that you need it to. Now don't get me wrong, occasionally it will get stuck in the more awkward positions, so the table that I've got in my lounge for example, it does sometimes get stuck under there because it's the perfect size, but overall I've not had any issues whatsoever. Transitioning from carpet to hard flooring, no problems whatsoever, and also using the mop functionality, it means that I don't have to have a separate mop, separate Hoover, and all these different things to clean my property. Now I know this might be a little bit of a strange video to start the new year here on the channel, but Roborocks were nice enough to send this Hoover out full review and for me to actually give you guys a discount on the Hoover itself. So what you can do is go to the link in the description down below and use the coupon code CODE4COPPER to get £30 off your own S5 Max robot Hoover. And that's actually going to do it guys for this video. Now if you guys have any other smart technology that you want me to take a look at in 2020, let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and if you're already subscribed, turn on notifications so you're notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. I'm not going to go clean my flat, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.